Hey guys, Charmedwench here and welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell by the title, I have finally had a little play with my Norvina palette that I got for Valentine's Day, and I have to say I absolutely love it. I love the colours. The purple shades that I've used, obviously the look you can currently see on my face is the look that you were going to see me create, and I really do love the purple shades. They are stunning. Thoughts on the palette? It is beautiful. The metallics are a little bit crumbly, that's the only thing that I will say, but they're still easy to work with. I mean, you could probably put your foundation on afterwards and create your eye look first, but the colours are super pigmented and really lovely to blend. Obviously that's what it looks like, and you can see where I have used the purple shade there and the pink one, but you'll see that in the look in a minute. But I absolutely love it. The matte shades are so soft and really nice to blend. They blended out really quickly. For me, this was quite a quick look, and usually I take absolutely ages with my looks, but because they were so easy to blend and so soft, they blended out quite easily, and I really like the look that I created. I said I was going to do a purple look, and this is it. And I'm going to say this before, and I'll probably say it after, but if you're new, subscribe to the channel and see what else there is to come. If you enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs up. So if you'd like to see how I created this Norvina inspired look, then carry on watching. Guys, this whole look is created with the Norvina palette, and the first shade we're going into is Base, and that's the perfect shade name for this because I am just using it as a base for underneath my eyeshadow. It's perfect and it's such a nice colour. Now we're going back in to the colour Love, and this is going to be our transition shade. It's a really pretty pink shade, so I'm just blending that into the crease area. Like I said, if you can, bring that colour up a little bit higher. If you have a little bit more eyelid up above to work with, totally use that area, because you're missing out on seeing colour when your eyes are open if you don't bring it up higher. So get blending and bring it higher, that's all I can say. So blend it from the inner corner to the outer corner and just blend away until you're completely happy with how it looks. And now the next shade I'm going into is the colour Soul, which is a stunning purple shade. It's like a matte lilac-y lavender shade. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm packing that onto the inner corner and over the transition shade, but I haven't brought it all the way up. I kind of want the pinky Love colour to be sort of peeping through the top a little bit, so just use like a smaller brush if you can and just blend it up, and if you need to you can always add a little bit of the Love colour back on afterwards if you feel like you've covered it up a little bit too much, and just blend that all out until you're completely happy with that as well. It's like a super simple easy look, and these colours are just like so easy to blend. They're super soft. And now we're taking our Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, and we're just going to cut like an inner corner crease for the next couple of colours that we're going to lay down. I use like a flat eyeshadow packing brush for this, but you can use a lip brush or any flat brush that you have to hand. And just take your time and get a nice neat, as neat as possible, because mine aren't always neat either, as neat as possible up into your crease. Plus it doesn't have to be perfect, because you can go back over it with colours and touch it up where you need to. And now we're going back into our Norvina palette, and we are going into the colour Wild Child, and it's this stunning metallic pink shade. It looks darker in the palette, I feel, than it does actually on your face. So I'm just pressing that onto the inner corner of the eye. You could add a little bit of spray to make it a little bit more pigmented if you feel you need to. And the second shade we're going into is Celestial, which is a gorgeous metallic purple. It's along the same lines as the Soul colour, but the metallic version, and I'm just packing that onto the centre next to the pink and in between, so it's technically in between the Soul colour and the Wild Child, so it's sort of transitioning into the pinks to purples. And now I am taking a little fluffy brush just to blend all those colours together, and if you feel like you need to, just dip back into the palette to touch up the colours so they look super blended well, like they kind of morph all into one rather than being blocks of colour, because there's nothing worse than seeing like colour and then like a line between each colour. It's kind of nice to see sort of a transition if you can. So I usually just use a fluffy brush just to give it a good blend and add colour when I need to. And now we're taking the Revolution Renaissance Flick for our wings, and that tape is everything. And we're going back into the Norvina palette to the colour Soul, and we're just going to run this under the lower lash line. I don't run it all the way under into the centre, I just keep it on the outer corner because I like my eyes to look more open sometimes with certain looks that I do, so that's why I only bring it sort of halfway in. And now we have our Claire's Accessories lashes. They're like super dramatic, but they work really well. And our NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk to line our waterline with. I haven't used this in ages and I've started reaching for it again. I just like how it makes that waterline look super white. And back into the Norvina palette, into the colour Dreamer, and we're going to put this on our inner corner as our highlight on the inner corner of the eye. And now we are taking this collection foundation mascara. I did do it on the upper lashes, but now I'm just doing it on the lower lashes as well. And now we're taking this Bourjois blush that I got from Nikki Pearson. It is the perfect shade of pink to go with this look. And now we're going into our Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. It's the Dream Glow Kit, and it is the colour Ethereal, because it's like a pinky purpley highlighter, and it is blinding. It was perfect for this look and I was loving it. I was having a little dance while I put it on as well. Now I'm taking a NYX lip colour, and it's one of the suede lips. It's a liquid suede, and this one is the colour Run the World. And this, guys, this is where everything can't always be perfect, not as perfect as you would like it to be. So I applied the Run the World over first, and then I thought I'd be super clever, and I thought I would try and do an ombre lip with another NYX liquid suede. So as you'll see, I'm applying the colour, and it does look really nice with this dark purple. I probably should have stopped there and left it at that, but no, I decided I was going to be adventurous, and I reached for another shade, which is the shade Industrial Paradise, which you can see me holding in my hand here. So I'm taking Industrial Paradise, I'm trying to create an ombre lip. It doesn't go to plan, so I end up covering my entire lip over the top with Industrial Paradise, and I must admit I did like how it turned out. Wish the ombre had worked though. And now for the hair, we can't stay like this. There, that is much better. That's the finished look, guys. It was pretty easy. It was a pretty easy look, I think. You guys could recreate this at home if you have the Norvina palette. If you don't, I'm pretty sure you have colours similar to this somewhere. We all do. We all have a lot of colours, but I really wanted to own this because I don't have like a primarily purpley sort of shade palette. I have a lot of palettes, but I don't have like one that's just based around purple. So that's why I really wanted this, and I'm so pleased that my husband got it me for Valentine's Day, and I love it, and I love the packaging. It's so soft, I want to keep stroking it. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel and see what else there is to come.